everybody. My name is Chioma Amanda Umegwa, but you can call me Lima. I am an iOS developer and I have been into iOS development for a while now. I am here to grace your screen, guys, with anything that has to do with iOS development. We're going to be building fun applications on iPhones and iPad, but we're going to start from the fundamentals anyways. Okay, let's leave all that. The reason I'm starting this YouTube channel is because I want to learn even more, and I believe that by teaching other people you get to learn more. By giving you guys content and making videos, that means I have to study a lot, and I think that is going to make me a better iOS developer, and that is the plan, guys. I also want to encourage you guys that once you start learning something, just pick someone that you know is interested and start teaching them what you've learned so far. It really helps. Okay, enough of the chit chat, guys. For the first video, I'm going to be giving you guys an overview on what you need to know to build an actual iOS application. I'm going to be letting you in on the skills you need to have to make an application come to life, and I hope you guys enjoy this journey with me, guys. Let us dive right in. Okay, guys, welcome to iOS development. The first thing I think you need to know is you need to know about the IDE used to build applications for iOS development. The IDE, just like Visual Studio Code is for web developers, is how Xcode is for iOS developers. So you use Xcode to build your applications on iPhones and iPad and iWatches. You use that powerful tool to build it. It comes with lots of other developer tools. It is a really powerful tool. It has iPhone simulators, guys. It has debuggers, it has compilers, it has so many beautiful features, and I'm going to drop a link down below from my favorite place that whenever I need to read up on anything iOS development, I go there. I'm going to be dropping the link on how to master Xcode, so I think you should actually go through that article. It will help you in lots of ways. I mean, by the time you're done reading the article, you're going to be a pro at using Xcode. Forgot to mention, Xcode is a Mac application that you use to build iOS applications, so you can download Xcode on the App Store. Okay, guys, so there are a few requirements you need to have to be able to download and use Xcode efficiently on your MacBook. You need to have the latest iOS version, which is iOS 11 Big Sur. You need to have at least 4 gig RAM on your system, but if you have 8 gigabyte plus and above, that is even better for you. You need to have at least 8 gigabyte storage space, guys. You need to have that on your system. And last but not the least, you need to have at least a laptop that is from 2013 and above. And then for those of you that don't have MacBooks, do not worry, there is a way. In my next video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to use Xcode on a Windows laptop, and I'm excited for that as well. Next thing you need to know about building iOS applications is you need to know the language used to build iOS applications, and we're currently using Swift. Swift is the newest language that has been released by Apple to build iOS applications. The language that used to be in use was Objective-C, but Swift has quickly replaced Objective-C because it's an easier language to learn, and most companies are adapting it right now. There's still some other companies that still use Objective-C, but I believe in a few years from now it's going to be all Swift. So Swift is the language we're currently using on Xcode for iOS development. The third thing you need to know is you need to know how to build UIs. You need to know how to build user interfaces, guys. For those of you that is just they're new into programming, user interfaces, when you open your WhatsApp, your Facebook, your Instagram, the texts and the images, the views, those are all user interfaces, guys. You need to know how to build that. And then currently there are like 2 frameworks on Xcode that you can use to build applications. The frameworks are called UIKit and SwiftUI. SwiftUI is the newest. It just recently came out, and I'm still learning that, so I'm not going to be talking about SwiftUI much. I'm going to be focusing on UIKit. That is what we're going to be using to build user interfaces, guys, for the applications we're going to be building. And then the next thing you need to know how to code logic. Logic is what makes the app come to life. With just the UI, it's just static data, but logic is, has to do with network calls and all that. It just makes the application come to life. It gives it life. So we need to learn that. I'm going to be treating that in some videos a few weeks from now. And then the next thing we need to know, you need to know about application architecture. When I say architecture, that means organizing your code, organizing your project. There are different methods to do that. There's MVVM, VIP, MVC, which is the most common. We're going to be diving into all that. I just need you guys to know what you need to know to build an actual application. And then the next thing you also need to know is the application lifecycle, guys. You need to know application lifecycle. It is like the general lifecycle of your application. It just gives you an in-depth understanding on what your phone actually does and how your application responds to some things that you do on your phone. Okay, and last but not the least, you need to know how to deploy your applications to App Store. So that is going to be the last thing in this segment, the last video I'm going to be making. But you just need to know that you need to have a developer account, an Apple developer account, which is about $99, guys. I know, but you don't have to worry about that for now. We're just going to be diving into the fundamentals. We're going to be talking about classes, structs, protocols. We're going to be talking about a lot of other topics. We're going to be treating them individually as well. And I really hope that this journey is going to be worthwhile and you guys enjoy every bit of it with me. Okay, guys, thank you for listening to me, and I hope I was able to impact some knowledge into you guys. Please don't forget to like and don't forget to subscribe on my YouTube channel. Also, do not forget to share with your friends and people that are interested in actually coming into iOS development, especially the ladies, guys. You guys should dive right into this. And if you do not have a MacBook, which I believe is, especially here in Nigeria, I believe it is the leading factor why people don't come into iOS development. I'm going to show you a way in my next video that you can actually download Xcode on a Windows laptop and actually use it to build iOS applications. So guys, that's it for today, and I hope you guys enjoyed every bit of it. Okay, see you guys in my next video. Thank you guys for listening. Bye.